So I'm just making this video. We all know nobody will watch it, but I take back what I said about this game. This game's trash. It really is, and this is modern gaming and the gaming industry for you. Once again, another broken game that has game-breaking bugs, riddled with a load of crap. You'll see. This is trash, man. It really is. No audio. Literally no audio. He doesn't talk. With this game, you literally have to. This is what they shipped. This is what they shipped, and they were allowed to do this. This is modern gaming, broken games, the state of the industry now. But again, we all know you lot don't care, because again, oh, just install that day one patch there, buddy. Just install that day one patch there, buddy. Just install the day one patch. Get with the times, boomer. The game's trash. It's a broken mess. It has multiple game. Not only does it have one game breaking bug that they so-called patched, there's one built into the disc and the game itself. No audio at all. All you hear in the background is just the music. There's no dialogue. You have to reset the checkpoint multiple times. If you don't install that 1.2 day one patch, guess what? The game doesn't work. It's only 2 gig, yet the game doesn't work. Modern gaming. Honestly, this studio needs to be banned from making games. They've made 3 games now in a row that were a mess. Golem, trash, broken pile of crap, riddled with bugs, frame rate was all over the place. Then they release King Kong, a abomination game that should just be thrown in the fire where it belongs. Then they release this garbage. You know what I said in the live stream? I was actually interested in the gameplay, but guess what? Couldn't even get 5 minutes into the game, and I had a game-breaking bug. So yeah, just like Hogwarts Legacy, guess what? Oh, you can only play like 30 to 5 minutes of the game, and then you got to install the rest of it. Well, don't ship a disc then. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. This is why I'm done with modern gaming, and this is exactly why I am done with PlayStation, Xbox, because they just don't care. Nintendo releases a game like Mario, Zelda on the cartridge, the full game, no download required. With these games, oh, guess what? This game runs like crap. I'm not even joking. People thought that the PS5 version was a mess. No, go play the PS4 version. I'm not even joking. I couldn't even play 5 minutes and I wanted to turn it off. Modern gaming. Sick of it. I've had enough. But oh, just install that day one patch there, buddy. Full games are not even on the disc anyway today. Utter garbage. Got over nearly 100 games, probably more, on the disc. Doesn't require an internet connection. It's a load of crap. It's laziness, and I'm tired of it. So you cannot get past 5 minutes of the game. Textures don't load in, which just shows Sony did not care They shipped a broken game, and Sony said, "Hey, that's okay." What's really starting to annoy me with this industry now, if a game requires internet day one patch or internet, put it on the front of the case. They don't do it anymore. By law, you have to do it. But no, it's become so acceptable now, hasn't it, in the gaming industry, that I don't care if the game's released broken and a mess. I don't care. And you wonder why games like this continuously come out. I'm done, man, with the industry. I'm sick and tired of it. No audio. No audio. It's supposed to be audio here. There isn't. This does this multiple times. Multiple times. So this just shows they didn't care. There's no excuse. There really isn't. There's no excuse. They'll probably say, "Oh, it's indie developers, multiple indie developers." This is called they didn't care. They really did not care. How could you mess up the audio? That is a main thing that you want in your game. But no, we didn't care. We're just gonna release this garbage piece of trash. What an insult! It makes me sick. This gaming industry is utter trash. It's about time they start banning the developers that can't make games functioning. No audio at all. None. It's supposed to be audio here. Now watch this. Still no audio. Still no audio. Game runs like crap because it is. It's crap. So that's one clip. No audio at all. Does that multiple times through the game. Less than 5 minutes. Here's another one. This is just. Look at this. This is hilarious. Nothing's spawning in. And I don't play games on easy mode. It's just. It doesn't really matter even if they do it anyway, but. Look at it. Look at this. We all know what's supposed to be here. See how none of the rooms loading in. You know when people were saying this is a PS2 game? Yes, it is. This is a joke. Lazy development. These people cannot design games to save their life and should stop making games at this point. Trash. Absolute trash. There's supposed to be, as you can see, the zombie just spots me. Of course the zombie spots me. There's no environment there. So of course it's going to see me. There's no environment there. There's literally supposed to be a like hospital bed thing here, or basically a thing where it covers you. There's nothing there, so of course the zombie can just easily see me. So the environment doesn't even load. This is what they shipped. Oh, but just install that day one patch there, buddy. Just install that day one patch there, buddy. Oh, games are just keys. Games are not actually fully on the disc anyway. Garbage. Final Fantasy 16 full game on the disc. Final Fantasy 7 remake full game on the disc. Red Dead Redemption 2 full game on the disc. Red Dead Redemption 1. The Last of Us Part 1, 2. But again, this defending nonsense. Look at this is laughable. This is the state of the industry. And now the audio decides to work. Trash. I honestly hate this gaming industry. Really do, the state of it now. But garbage like this can be released. Look at the stuttering as well. This game is a mess. It's about 30, I think 12 gig on the PS4. Yeah, if you go to the PlayStation Store, somehow it's 35 gig. What did they do with the PlayStation 4 version? Oh, that's right. They probably said, oh, and the reason I bought the PS4 version, because I would have thought, oh, there's a game breaking bug in the PS5 version. Maybe it won't be in the PS4 version. No, that's not the case. There's game breaking bugs in every single version. Because unless you have an internet connection, because it's become acceptable now to just install that day one patch. What you digital rats need to understand is if you need a internet connection for a disc game, don't sell the disc. It's that simple. That's the whole point of a disc. Or imagine they did this with a CD or a DVD. Just imagine they said, hey, you need an internet connection to watch a Blu-ray DVD. Imagine the outroar and the crying, yet somehow it's acceptable with video games. Joe, I'm tired of these people. This is why garbage like this is allowed to be released. And this game is £40. That's how much this game is. I didn't pay that. I paid about 34. Still regret it. This game should have been free. Especially seeing I can't play it without an internet connection. Joke. Absolute joke. Look at it. This is laughable. The reason I can just run around like this is because none of the environment is spawned in. Pathetic. Disgusting industry. The shows Sony doesn't care. And again, if you look, oh, that's right, the Xbox version doesn't have any game-breaking bugs, does it? Oh, wonder why that is, because Microsoft paid them. Because that's all this industry is, paying companies off to release a broken version. Trash. Another clip is the one that really... Look at this. This is what they shipped. Can't progress. Cannot progress any further into the game. Game breaking bug. This is what they ship. You cannot get less than 5 minutes into this game, just like Hogwarts Legacy. So literally, the disc, 12 gigs. What is the 12 gigs for? Because you can't get past that. Pathetic, man. Yeah, you'll have people defending this. Oh, well, just install that day one patch there, buddy. Just install the day one patch. Get with the times. Who doesn't have internet these days? And yet, when a game gets delisted, you start crying. And I just literally quit the game. Can't be bothered with it, man. Game breaking bug where I can't progress any further. Here is another one. Pathetic. Look at this. I reloaded a checkpoint and I still got this bug. I still got this game breaking bug. Look at it. This is pathetic. And I am not playing this on the PlayStation 4. I am playing the PS4 disc version on the PlayStation 5. And you'll probably be like, well, why did you buy the PS4 version? Well, guess what? The PS5 disc version has a game breaking bug that requires, I think, a 32 gigabyte download. Two, I thought that, other versions, because they didn't mention them, that they would have been playable from start to finish. But no, that's not the case in modern gaming today, is it? Oh, you got to install 2 gigabyte update. Oh, because we're putting our game behind an update. This shows. Throw this game in the fire. Burn it. Just look at this. Can't progress. Because again, here, the environment is supposed to spawn. And because it's not spawning, the zombies can't attack me. And I can't do anything. I was spamming the roll button over and over again. And I can't do anything. So yeah, this game is unplayable. As you can see, done with it, man. I'm sick of it. Anyone that defends this, don't bother commenting. Seriously, don't bother. Because you are the problem with the industry. You wonder why you keep getting broken games like this that are a mess. It's because, again, you keep accepting it. You keep saying to the industry, hey, we don't care that a game's broken and a mess. Just release it anyway. Because again, who is the people ruining and killing this industry? The new generation of fake gamers. This is what the new generation of gamers today, these 20-year-olds, these zoomers, these little kids. Oh, I prefer microtransactions in a game full of microtransactions and skins over a finished game. Get with the times, boomer. You've killed the industry. You've killed it. This is why crap like this continues to happen, because again, you'd rather have a game that is a broken mess. Oh, they'll fix it eventually. They'll fix it eventually. Oh, I'm a digital gamer. I'm a lazy person. I can't be bothered to go out of my own house and go buy a game. I can't be bothered. You again, and you wonder why people view gamers the way they do. Yes, because a lot of you are lazy. That's a fact. If you can't be bothered to go out your house and buy a damn disc, you're pathetic. You really are. You're pathetic. You wonder why people become overweight. You wonder why. Because again, you're most likely sat in your house 24 hours a day. You playing digital garbage. It's a fact. It is a fact. These people that say, "Oh, it's more convenient. Digital gaming's all more convenient." If you like digital gaming, that's fine. But when you start spewing that crap, that digital gaming is the future. Digital gaming is more convenient to me. Yeah, we all know why. Because you're lazy. That's that's a fact. You're lazy, and you've killed the industry. Because they know that digital gamers don't care. They don't care that this is exactly what they say. Oh, the game's a broken mess. Oh, I hope they patch it. No, it shouldn't be. I hope they patch it. They should release a damn game in a finished state, not a broken mess. But continue to defend this crap. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I've literally had enough of this industry and the garbage that keeps coming out like this. This is unacceptable, and this is a mess and a joke. This company should get a lawsuit. They really should, because this is an absolute scam. That I cannot get 5 minutes into the damn game without it doing this. Oh, just install the day one patch there, buddy. Just install the day one patch there, buddy. We'll see about that, won't we? We'll see if this is still the same with the garbage day one patch. Even if it isn't, even if it is, I could care less. I shouldn't have to install day one patch. I shouldn't have to. So we'll see, won't we? Nope, still the same. Still the same even after the day one patch. So yep, this game is a mess on PlayStation 4. Even after installing the day one patch, this game is still a mess. What a pathetic joke. Reload this stupid game that's garbage. Trash. I shouldn't have to download an update. I shouldn't have to. They should release a game that isn't a mess. How about that? I'm tired of it. This game is a joke. Flux Games. They should. That company should be banned from making games ever again. Free pieces of garbage now that they've released, and they'll continue to release more garbage. It's trash, man. Really is. Continue. So the build that's on the disc just says 6. That's all it says. So you have to install the latest update. Trash. Game still runs like crap. No, it's still the same. It's still the same. It is literally still. Oh man, I'm so done. I'm so done with this. There's still a game-breaking bug in the game. There's still a game-breaking bug. I clearly just launched the app again, and there's still a game-breaking bug. I'm done, man. I am done. It's still this again. I'm done. I am done. I am absolutely done. There's still a game breaking bug after the day one patch. I shouldn't have to start the whole entire game again. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I've really had enough of this industry. How pathetic this industry has become. This is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. That they were allowed skip this crap. Game runs like crap because it is crap. Just trash. Oh, install the day one port. Doesn't run any different. The game still runs like crap even after the day one patch. The game's trash. So I have to install a day one patch to get the game working. No. Should have again it's stuttering like anything. What was this made on? A damn Nintendo 64. This is pathetic. The game's constantly stuttering while walking, and this is acceptable. Pathetic game. And the thing as well, I can't get a refund for it either. This is the main thing today. You buy a game, you can't get a refund. Trash. So I'm literally stuck with this piece of garbage now. Stuck with it. So yeah, you have to install two gigabyte patch to fix audio problems, and so the game actually works. What a joke! Trash, absolute trash. Yep, game's a broken pile of crap on the base disc, but oh, who cares anyway? Who cares? It's more convenient digital gaming. I don't care. Really don't care. I'm done with it. I don't even want to play it because it's useless to me now. Useless. Trash. This is what they shipped. So if you ain't got internet, guess what? You can't play this game. You want to play this trash anyway. Whatever. Garbage. Utter garbage. Sick of it, I really am. I tell you about, as I said, I tell you about what I said about this game. It's garbage. Utter garbage. Don't buy it. It's a broken mess. That's exactly what it is. If you don't have internet and you don't have fast internet, then good luck playing this game. Good luck. Absolute joke. But it's become acceptable now to release these broken games. So I feel sorry for all the people that are buying the disc because it's useless. The disc is useless. They should have made this game digital only because you cannot play this game on the disc without a day one patch. It doesn't happen. You need to download that 2 GB update for the game to even function. Environment doesn't spawn in as I've showed. The enemies are dumb. The AI can see you because the environment doesn't spawn in and there's a game breaking bug. What a joke. What a joke, man. The gaming industry has become. Absolute joke. It's never about quality anymore. People buy garbage games because they're exactly. I didn't know it was that time over there. It's like over here, it's like, and that's what I mean. It's different times in America. It's like 11:28 a.m. over here. It's very, very early. They don't know what a quality game is, so they accept to pay to play. And exactly, this game is low effort. And IGN gave this a term. Doesn't even deserve that. Deserves a 0 in my case. That if I cannot play this without a internet connection, it's a 0. Simple as that. This is not a 100 GB game, so there is no excuse. They clearly delayed this game twice. Why didn't they put it on the disc? Oh, that's right. We can't be bothered, can we? Because we're a garbage company. We didn't test our own game on the PlayStation 5 version. That I'm gonna, because we all know about that. I'll show you. So not only is the game a broken mess on multiple platforms, game breaking bug deserves a 0. It's what it deserves. As you can see, I am in the gym defending Shane with Maggie. Then you fight a big zombie. After that, it's supposed to be to trigger a cutscene, but it pulls me back. So there is a game-breaking bug. This was 2 weeks ago on the PlayStation 5 version of this game. So they're selling PlayStation 5 disc versions, which are useless. PlayStation 4 versions, Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch version is not coming until January of 2024. Don't even buy that version because I guarantee you that's going to require download. But they don't say it anymore, do they? Remember the time when they used to say to you, hey, this requires an internet connection. Because if I can't progress and I get a game breaking bug, like we've already showed here, and I can't progress, then put on the case needs internet connection. Put it on the case. Because say somebody goes out and buys this game, gets home, guess what? No internet connection. Say they've not got fast internet. Or they ain't got internet at all. Say they buy this in the store, they get home, they want to play it, boom, less than 5 minutes, this game breaking bug. You can't get a refund, you're stuck with the game. Trash. It's unacceptable. It really is. I'm sick of it. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of this industry. A game breaking bug like this they were allowed to ship this game with this game breaking bug where I cannot do anything. Spamming circle does nothing because again, here there's supposed to be some environment that spawns. It doesn't because again, you need an internet connection to to finish the game. They should have just made it digital only. You know, I don't agree with making games digital only, but in this case, when a game like this basically requires a day one patch, make it digital only. Don't waste your time making a disc because it's worthless to me. I do not buy a disc to download a day one patch. The only game that I have that requires a day one patch is that garbage game, Hogwarts Legacy. And we all know that was a scam. They didn't tell you that. They didn't say, hey, this needs an internet connection. They told you on the Nintendo Switch version, though, but they didn't tell you at launch, hey, this needs an internet connection. You can't even you can only play, I think, about 30 minutes, and then boom, download the rest of the game. Scam. Absolute scam. Now imagine they did that with all the Mortal Kombat games and all that. You'd never hear the end of it. Imagine they did it with GTA 6. Oh, guess what? You want to play the rest of GTA 6 story? Download the rest of the game. This trash. Literally a scam. That's all this game is, a scam. The environment doesn't spawn in and you need an internet connection. Trash. Garbage. Absolute garbage. What an insult. I can't get a refund for this game. Now I'm stuck with it. Literally stuck with this game. I'm stuck with it. When you buy a disc from places like Amazon, you can't get a refund. That's the way it works. Basically, if you played the game, you can't get a refund. Trash. So I'm stuck with this garbage now. Absolute stuck with it. It's just a joke because again, as I've said multiple times, those that say, oh well, who isn't going to have the internet, it's not about that. Say when those PlayStation servers shut down, which one day they probably will, guess what? If you ever want to play this game again, guess what? You can't do it anymore. To prove as well that once a game gets delisted or the servers go down, that game no longer exists. Go look at Telltale Games, the Game of Thrones. Doesn't exist anymore. That doesn't exist. Unless you've got that on disc. Again, there's nothing they can do about that noise. I live next to a road. So if you heard it. As I said, the Game of Thrones Telltale Games. If you didn't own that on disc, that game doesn't exist anymore. They lost the license. So that's the problem. Even with digital gaming, if you download, as long as you've got it on your console, because they removed the episodes from the store. They removed them. The 5th episode's gone. So once it gets removed from that store, you can't play it again. Doesn't matter if you bought it or not. Once it's removed from that server, you can't play it. And this is what I don't get with these developers these days. If I made a game, I would want it on disc. That's called game preservation. 10 years from now, We've seen what's happened with the Xbox 360. Those games don't exist now. Guess what? You want to play the Xbox 360 games on the new Xbox? You can't. Store was shut down. Those games don't exist anymore. So unless you own them on disc, they don't exist. So yes, this is modern gaming. Don't buy the game. As I said, do not buy it. Again, and you wonder why people pirate games. You wonder why people pirate games. Honestly, you wonder why. This game is not worth anything. It should have been free. They should be paying. They should have paid me just to even play it or install it. I'm not even joking with that because this is unacceptable. Oh, and it just shows what company they are that they did not care. They shipped the PS5 version, and you can just go check their Twitter account. They said, "Oh, this slipped past our radar. How could you not see a game-breaking bug? The game's not that long. By law, remember the day when there used to be people that play games? They test them. They play the games before it comes out. That's what people were paid for back then. They were paid to test games. That's what they were paid for. That doesn't exist anymore, it seems. It seems we're the testers. We test the game, they fix it whenever they feel like it. Trash. That's why games in the PS3 and the PS2 era came out finished. Because you'd have someone testing the game, playing it from start to finish. They clearly did not play this game start to finish. They should have delayed it for another damn year. Simple as that. And put it on the disc. It's as simple as that. There's no excuse. There is no excuse as to why you cannot fit a 2 GB update on a disc. The game disc is only 12 gigabytes. A PlayStation 4 disc is more than 12 gig. So there is no excuse. It's garbage. Utter garbage. And it doesn't matter which version you buy. Even with the PS5 version, you have to download that 2 GB update. Trash. Garbage. I've just had enough. I really have. So we have this garbage, a game breaking bug 2 weeks ago. Then we have the game breaking bug on the PlayStation 4 where the game isn't even, you can't even progress past the damn game without a day one patch. This game's a mess. Honestly, they need to stop making games. They don't have a clue what they are doing. They're idiots. For for them to release a game in this state shows that they did not care. They couldn't care less, and they released it and said, "Hey, we'll just fix it whenever we feel like it." No voice acting, no actual cutscenes. The gameplay is the same over and over and over and over again. That's the only thing that interested in me. If this game was not The Walking Dead or had nothing to do with The Walking Dead or wasn't a zombie game, I would have said, yes, this is the worst game ever made and it should be burned in the fire and then buried. That's what should happen. It's an utter joke. Absolute joke. Multiple game reviewers, multiple gaming channels could not continue to play this game past a certain point because there was a game breaking bug. Just unacceptable. But all the Xbox version runs perfectly, doesn't it? With no game breaking bug. So does the PS4 version, but you still need that day one patch though. Trash. What a joke. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. They didn't care. They really didn't care. Absolutely didn't care. Idiots. Same morons that made the Golem game. That game is trash. Didn't never finish the game either. You can go check my PlayStation profile and you'll see I never finished the game. I couldn't. It was that garbage. Golem has got to be one of the worst games ever made. I'm not even joking. People that say this is worse than Golem, well, then again, at least Golem was playable from start to finish with no day one patch. Yes, the game was boring, but at least it ran. This doesn't deserve even 1 star. If I was to rate this, it would be -0. That's what it deserves. That's exactly what this garbage deserves. It's as simple as that. Does not deserve any respect. It's a waste of my time. I got scammed. Simple as that. Because it did not say on the PlayStation case, hey, you might need the internet. Because, yes, and again, this is clearly made from a not English developers, clearly, because it says attention and it's in a different language. It says PS4 Pro Enhanced, one player, nothing about an internet connection, nothing. Absolutely nothing about an internet connection. Nothing. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't even say anything about an internet connection. So how am I supposed to know that? Oh, you're gonna need to download the day one patch. Oh, that's right, because it's just become acceptable now, hasn't it? It's become acceptable. So this game is worthless to me now. It literally, and it was made in Unity. That explains why. Because a lot of games that are made in Unity are a pile of shit. That's a fact. It's a shitty engine that has a lot of garbage games in it. A lot of garbage games have come out. I understand why certain devs don't make games digital only, because again, if the game is a mess, keep it digital only. I don't want it. If you're gonna give me a disc version, and that's what I mean. It was everybody had a problem with Cyberpunk when they did it. Oh, this game's a broken mess. This game's a broken mess on the PlayStation 4. But then it becomes acceptable now in society. Keep that same energy. Oh, let's all. Oh, Cyberpunk was a broken mess on the PlayStation 4. So is this. So is half of the games in the industry. But oh, who cares? It's more convenient digital gaming. Joke, man. This game makes me sick. I only program offline games, never will make any type of internet requirements. I grew up without the internet, so I know what is like to not. And exactly, I didn't have the internet when I was a child. Really didn't. I didn't have the internet either. Didn't even have the internet. I was playing PS2 games, PS1 games, PS3 games, Xbox 360. And guess what? All of those were playable. None of them required an internet connection. None of them did. But again, I'm done. Sick of this industry. Trash industry that makes me sick. Really do. They make me sick. Someone needs to fire, as I said, someone needs to fire these developers and ban them from the industry from ever creating a game again. If they'll release another garbage game, hopefully the company goes bankrupt. It's their own fault. No one should buy this game. As I said, no, don't buy it. It's a waste of time, waste of money. If you want to buy a game that is a scam, then good for you. I could care less. You can do whatever you want with your money. You really can. Me, I care less. So whenever, so with this game, and again, the file size. Now it's 17 gig. It was only 12. So yeah, they can't even get that right, can they? On the case, dumbasses, man, they can't even get that right. It says 12 gigabyte on the case. Yeah, it's 17 gig. Where did that 17 gig come from? When I installed it, seriously, when I installed it, it says 17 gigabyte. I can even delete it again because it'll take only a few seconds. Delete and then reinstall it. So this is what I mean. Even though I'm disconnected from the internet, it still installs the day one patch. What is this garbage? I'm not even connected to the internet. Get this crap. I'm not even connected to the internet. What is this? I'm not even connected to the internet. What a joke. So yeah, the game is like, so literally the day one patch. Because yeah, this day one patch is a downloadable update. Yeah. It's off. Give me a second. Has it opened an app without my knowledge? Continue sharing again. So yeah, even without an internet connection, it's still installing the update. It literally was. There's no internet connection on my PlayStation 5. None at all. There's no internet. I've disconnected from the internet, and yet it's continued to install the day one patch. Makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. So yeah, the game, as it says here, is 12.73 gigabyte. So how does it equal 17 gig? 12 plus 2 is not 17. So where did that gig come from? It's just a fact. 12, 13, 14 doesn't equal 17. So yeah, I'm reinstalling the game, and yet there's no internet connection. There is no internet connection at all. None. So why is it downloading the day one patch? There's no internet connection. Literally, my internet is disconnected from the internet. An update file. And why is this update even in the game anyway? As you can see, it's an update. As you can see, 1.02 is an update. So yeah, an update. So that makes no sense. How can an update download? I mean, honestly, how can an update download when there's no internet? That makes no sense. So yeah, it's at 57 gigabyte. I'm gonna prove again that you need a internet connection to play this game. I'm gonna prove it. You need an internet connection for this game. It's ridiculous. And it's only 12 gigs. Why does it need an internet connection? It's a 12 gigabyte game. It's not exactly like a 90 gigabyte or 100 gigabyte. That's right. It needs a day one patch because the game's a broken mess. So this is version 1.00. The next version, the updated version, is 1.02. So it's not, and I have fast internet anyway. But that's not the point. I don't buy this for an internet connection, so it's got about 100 seconds left. It's just a joke, really is. Pathetic. And then as soon as I launch the game anyway, it forces me to install the patch. I grew up, and what's up, man? Yeah, if people enjoying the live stream, dislike it, show the support, as I've said. But if I could show my TV screen, I'd show you. Because I was interested in this game. I was honestly interested in this game because it was The Walking Dead. But they blew it. They blew it. You know, you could look past the crappy graphics. I could look past it. But this, no. When the game doesn't even function straight off the disc, there's no excuse. So it's like 93% now. And we'll see how it suddenly equals 17 gig. I don't know. So it's almost done. Yeah, it's done. 12.74. It's not continuing to download anything. And yet suddenly, when I install that day one patch, it equals 17 gig. That doesn't add up. 12 plus 2 does not equal 17 gig. That's not how things work. Unless they screwed it up and it's not actually 2 gig, it's more than that. So yeah. $12 gig. Again, I have no internet connection and it's downloading that damn update. How? Or is it? No, it isn't. So yeah, you need internet. You need internet to play this game. Trash. Garbage. Waste of time. Absolute cancer to the gaming industry. Absolute cancer. So yeah, Flux games. Absolute trash. So yeah, you need the internet. Pathetic. And this is what I mean. This is how this game is so buggy. You launch the game, it has music. You play through the game, you go back to the main menu, the music disappears. So the game's not in a stable state. So as soon as you launch the game, it says 6 dot dot, then my username. Continue the garbage game. See what I mean? The game, you can clearly hear the audio. So this game can't even make its mind up of what it's doing. This game literally can't make its mind up what it's doing. One 1 minute the audio works, 1 minute it damn doesn't. You have to reload the checkpoint about 5 damn times. The game's stuttering like anything. Oh yes, and there we go. The environment hasn't spawned. What a shock. What a shock. Trash. Trash. Garbage. And this is not even 5 minutes into the game, and I already get a damn game breaking bug. Get out my way. Trash. This game is in an unplayable state. So yeah, if you're thinking about buying this game, don't bother. Do not bother. I'm not joking. Yep, there we go. There we go. Same game breaking bug multiple times. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Now it decides it wants to work. Never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. Everything's invisible. Get off. Shh. Get off. Everything's invisible. This is hilarious. Oh my. Oh. Man, I gotta take a screen. I'm gonna show you this. This is pathetic. This game was not finished. The game's not finished. Man, I'm taking a. Give me a few seconds. I'm taking a clip of this crap. So, even if you get past that game breaking bug, the game falls apart before your eyes. This is laughable. This disc is literally useless. Right, I'm gonna edit it. This is pathetic. So even if you get past that area with a game breaking bug, it don't matter. You'll see in a minute. I'm getting the gameplay. Replace original. All right. I'll be right back. Gotta copy it on a memory stick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because no one's gonna show you this. None of these None of these game reviewers are going to show you this. This is the problem today. There is a lot of people that buy this, so I'm showing you that this is what you are going to get when you buy this disc. I'll be done in a few seconds. Yep. In a few seconds, I'll be done. There we go. This is pathetic. Now I'm gonna go copy it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna copy the clip and then I'm gonna show it you. It's on the memory stick, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll understand why I'm saying don't buy this. Because this is unacceptable. This is beyond unacceptable. And the battery's gone down. And this clip that I'm about to shows that they did not care. It shows it's cyberpunk. Just imagine Cyberpunk when it launched on the PS4 with no updates. And it's copy, copy into videos, the Walking Dead folder, paste. We'll be done in a minute. There we go. Right now, I'll show you. This is unacceptable. This is the state of the gaming industry. Minimize this. So this is after I just didn't reinstall it again. It's still there. As you can clearly see, it's still there. Watch the clip.
Can't get me while I'm rolling. Get away from me! Let me go! Get off of me!
There you go. It's not a finished game. This is what they sell you. Game's unplayable. Look. Look at the world. World doesn't exist. This is an unfinished game. That's what they ship you. This game needed a year more. Look at it. This is pathetic. This is a joke. This is absolutely a joke. Seriously is. It's a joke. Reminds me of Cyberpunk. And now I guarantee if I jump down. Yep, there you go. World doesn't exist. Wow. This game is laughable. What a dog shit. So, as soon as you go through there, it just gives you a cutscene. That's what it gives you. The game's a mess. It takes out the immersion of the game. Oh my, this is funny. He can endlessly pick up bottles. This makes no sense. This is trash. The world is just falling apart. Get off. Then the AI is just so dumb. You don't even have to fight them. This is hilarious. I know this game's gonna fall apart sooner or later. It really is. It's gonna fall apart. If it has this at the start of it, it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, the game's glitching. It's literally glitching. Oh no. It is. This game's falling apart. Oh, the trees are glitching in and out. Man, I could make endless content with this crap. This is a joke. The buildings are not loading. There's no way this should have been shipped. This is the fire engine looks like it's blurry as anything. It's not even loading in. It looks like Cyberpunk. This is Cyberpunk 2.0. I'm not even joking. If you don't believe me, go buy it on PlayStation 4 through the buy the disc version of the PS4. If you have a PS5, play it on that, and the world just falls apart. The trees are glitching in and out. Oh, this is ridiculous. This really is. It's so dumb. The trees are just flickering in and out. They really shipped this piece of garbage. This this is laughable. It really is. It's pathetic.
Rick, stay on this channel so we can talk. I'm watching from the roof. Copy. After that, I need to go find my family.
I know this game's gonna crash soon or later. It's just going to happen.
The best way to take these things down is nice and quiet. Stab them in the head.
My,
But stabbing takes
this
a lot
AI is
longer.
dumb as anything.
So she run out of stamina when you need it most.
I don't think it works. None of the actions work. Never mind. Pick it up. This AI is so stupid. I'm literally right behind the zombie and it's doing nothing. What a joke.
Now try using a bat to smash them in the head. Grab the one near you.
So yeah, I could basically say that if you can manage to get past this and you can manage to ignore all this garbage, even pausing the game's flickering, still ain't worth buying. Still isn't. Still not worth buying. So as soon as you go through this, you can see nothing loads. It takes you to a cutscene. Now, I don't remember seeing this in. We'll just restart the game and see if it happens again. We'll restart the entire game and see if that was just me getting lucky. It's unacceptable anyway. It's a joke. Garbage. I wanted to restart the entire game.
There are a few walkers on the street after the barricade.
No. I have to restart the entire game. See if it's actually possible to get past that crap. Never mind this. So we'll see. This is pathetic. Because I don't remember that beat. Well, let's look up a playthrough and see if it's the same. As I honestly don't remember seeing that. I don't know why it recommends me all this garbage, but we'll just see if it's the same. I don't remember seeing that. Destinies 4. Or maybe it is like that. I don't know. But none of the environment spawns in, so we'll just use a random playthrough. Obviously, mute the audio. And we'll see. No, never mind. There it is. So you see, all the stuff that's supposed to spawn in doesn't. You'll see in a minute. Come on. You see, there's no stuttering with the PS5 version, but there is with the. See all this? This is what's supposed to spawn. So yeah, the game isn't playable. As you can see, none of this is spawning. None of that's spawning. That's what's supposed to spawn. So half of the stuff, it takes out the immersion of the game. It really does. As you can see, this is what's supposed to spawn. And then, so yeah, and that's what you do. So yeah, there's not even a door there. So as you can see, there's supposed to be an exit gate here, exit door here, but because again they didn't want to finish the game, it's just basically the spirit realm. No door there. You can see everything. You can see the textures. See everything. Trash. As you see, there's nothing there. Nothing spawning in. Stupid garbage. I'm gonna try it again. See if so.
Nurse! Somebody help me. Need to push this gurney away from the door.
And say there's a mission in this game where an item doesn't spawn, you're gonna be done for.
Where is everybody?
Man, does he walk so slow? And you see what I mean with the audio? 1 minute it wants to work, next minute it doesn't. So I've had to delete this game 3 times now just to get the audio to work. What a joke. Because I clearly showed those clips where the audio was not working. So here we go. See if the audio bugs out. See what I mean? This game doesn't have a clue what it's doing. And there's not really a massive graphics difference between the PS4 version and PS5 version. Not really a massive difference. So I've deleted this about multiple times now. Oh, whatever. See what I mean? This game doesn't have a clue what it's doing. Now the environment spawns. Now this is what it did last time, and so this game is so inconsistent. The coding of it that you will have to delete the game over and over and over again, or you'll have to restart the game because loading a checkpoint does not respawn and pop back in the environment and objects. You literally have to start the entire campaign again just to get an object to pop back in. Trash. Now the environment decides to spawn. It decides to spawn now, doesn't it? Let's see if the other environment decides. And it's so laughable that you just run past these guys. It doesn't even matter what difficulty you play on in this game. It really doesn't. Because all hard mode is less stamina. That's all it is. Dumb zombie. See if it. See if that other place is spawned in. Let's just see. Oh, funny that, isn't it? Now it wants to spawn in. What a load of garbage. Proving my argument again. You and I haven't installed the day one patch. I'm completely disconnected from the internet. Completely disconnected. Yeah, you are not connected to the network. Go to the network settings and turn on connect to the internet. So yes, I'm not connected to the internet. There's no patch installed. So literally if you want this game to run perfect and the entire environment to spawn in, you've literally got to disconnect from the internet, delete the game about probably 5 times and reinstall it over and over again just to get the environment to pop back in. That's garbage game design. That's what it is. Because now everything's spawning now. There's no audio problems, no nothing. Yeah, everything's spawning in. What is this? Now, again, funny, isn't it? Probably because I'm exposing it. So, what is even going on with this game at this point? What is even going on? Honestly, what? Why did this even happen in the first place? Why did this even happen? I guarantee I get if I keep this game. I mean, you can just start play. The only reason to buy this game is just to buy it to have a laugh at it. It really is. It's just a hilarious game. But yeah, the game. What? I don't even know what's going on with it anymore. All this is now spawning in. So maybe the game's just a mess. It really is. The game's a mess. So if you want to, I'd say if you are still interested in this garbage, one, I wouldn't buy it. Don't buy it. Seriously, do not buy it. There's far better games out there that you can spend £35 on or £40. I mean, honestly, there's far better games out there. But if you really still want this game, just buy it digital. There's no point of buying the disc because there's clearly something wrong with this disc. All the games is probably just a mess because everything's spawning in now. The environment is now loading in. Yeah, few minutes. I have deleted this game multiple times now. Uh, the first time I installed it, I was connected to the internet. It started installing the day one patch, deleted the patch. So I must have deleted and reinstalled this about 3 times now. So that what it takes to get this game functioning? Deleting it from your PS5 3 times. Stupid. I still again I don't know why that happened. Never mind. I didn't mean to highlight that, but I said it all. Game devs want his money exactly. That's why COD added bots to their game. Well, even Fortnite does that. That's why I stopped playing it. It's with the gaming industry now. They basically add bots to make you think that you're having fun. That's what happened with me with Fortnite. And then the more wins you get, like I've got like 200, almost nearly 300 wins in Fortnite victory royales. They're all single, solo. As soon as you get that amount of wins, you'll see how annoying the game becomes. So that's what you got to understand about skill-based matchmaking. Same with Call of Duty. You'll have a bunch of fun games because you'll be killing bots. Then, as soon as you go against real players, you'll hate the game. It's a scam. It's to get you to spend, it's to get you to think in your head. That's why they have bots in the game, to get you to think that you're having fun in the game and then the more fun you have in the game, it'll probably get people to buy skins, microtransactions. That's what they want. And then, because honestly, I used to get like 9 kills. The game's full of sweats. That's what ruins it. And every time I would play Fortnite anyway, even though I have the best internet connection in the UK, the servers are garbage on. Basically, the Europe servers for Fortnite are trash. I mean, the game's trash anyway, so. Well, as I said, everything that I showed in this game, I don't take back what I said. Even if this game decides to play fully from start to finish now, still is not worth buying. It really isn't. Who knows if this game's actually going to play from start to finish without a patch? Who knows? Probably crash halfway through. But yeah. So yeah, I wanted to make this video. You can make your own judgment. If you want to buy it, you can. That's your choice. Well, if you're gonna buy it digital, because you're just wasting your time. Because if you want 4K 60 frames per second, you're gonna have to buy the PS5 version, and don't buy it on disc because it has a game breaking bug. So yeah, not many people are gonna show you this offline gaming. There's not many accounts that exist. So I've clearly showed you. I've clearly showed me installing it and deleting it multiple times. Obviously, you couldn't see the screen, but you could probably hear it. I've relaunched the game multiple times. I've had to restart the campaign 3 times now just to get it to work. That's a broken game. That is a broken game. So yeah, nobody gonna buy it in general if you have a brain. Exactly. I only bought it because of the combat, and two, because it's The Walking Dead. I mean, honestly, The Walking Dead. That's the only reason I was interested in it. If it wasn't The Walking Dead or zombies I mean, how many good zombie games have we got? None. None. No good zombie games. We ain't got any. Trash. There needs to be some more good zombie games to exist. Resident Evil is the only one that exists. The Walking Dead was. Now imagine if this was made by someone like Rockstar Games or something like that. And yes, I know about GTA 6, but I could care less. I honestly could. Trailers coming out on the 5th. I really couldn't care less. The game's not going to be out for what, like probably 2 years, so I'm not real. I could really care less about the game. I honestly could. So yeah, don't buy this game. There's a reason it got bad reviews. It's for a reason because the game's unplayable and it's a mess. So yep. I mean, you just look at the graphics. The graphics don't bother me. They really don't. The graphics don't bother me. They really didn't. I'm more for gameplay, but you just look at the game. It's a mess. It really is a mess. And half of the characters that I've not seen the Walking Dead TV show, I really haven't. But why didn't they just make a game of? They've never done it before. Just make a spin-off game. They did it with the Telltale games. Michonne. Why not make a game about her? Make a game about Michonne and do what the Telltale games did, but make it about, or make a game about Rick Grimes. Be great. But no, let's just ruin everything. Joke. I mean, just look at the graphics. They look like crap. And then again, it's gonna perform even worse than the Nintendo Switch. I'm not even joking. Just don't even release it on that. I mean, that thing will run at about probably 20 to 15 frames per second. So yeah, don't buy the game. Do not buy it. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You talked about Fortnite. You've been calling them out for one eye symbolism. You need to make a video of games people should play that the devs don't wish. Again, in my opinion, the only games that are worth playing: Heavy Rain, the Telltale games of The Walking Dead, because it's not for some garbage agendas, and probably Mario. Even though some of the Mario games are full of cult symbolism, they're probably the only games. I have got other games that I could recommend, but a lot of people probably won't like them. I have a different opinion from the rest of the media and the rest of the world. I don't listen to reviewers. I really don't, because a lot of reviewers have said a lot of games are trash when they ain't. No, this game it is. I completely agree that it's trash. So yeah, I'll see you and I want to make another video because I've got to watch how many hours I do now. I've been streaming for about 12 hours. I've almost reached the 20-hour mark. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.